was reading your notes, and there's a line here that says, there will be no deal with China. What makes you say that, and how disappointed would the market be if you are correct?
Well, I think the long haul approach that China is taking is strategically to not give Trump a victory. If they give President Trump a victory, then essentially they've given him another vote to be reelected. And that's not what China wants at this stage of the negotiation. They want business as usual. They want to maintain their economic advantages. And of course, what they do is what they do. Only benefits China, doesn't benefit the United States. If the trade deal does not go through, I would look for a 10 to 15% drop in the first week or two of trade talks getting punted away and more tariffs coming into play.
It looks like China's made some last-minute changes to a proposed foreign investment law, which is obviously trying to address the US complaints and concerns about forced technology transfer. But I've also seen that legal experts say that existing Chinese law has already banned the sharing of trade secrets. So any additions to this foreign investment bill would basically just be reiterating what's already out there. I guess the problem always comes down to compliance and enforcement. The devil is always in the details.
Well, it really is. And I think we saw President Trump be extremely optimistic about maybe doing something with North Korea, trying to rebuild a bridge there. But obviously that didn't happen. And I don't really expect any changes. I don't think the Chinese are going to give up any options on the table that's going to put them at an economic disadvantage going forward. And I see them waiting out President Trump and hoping for a new administration come the end of 2020.
Jeff, this is Jumana here in Singapore. I've also read your notes, and I see that you love fixed income assets at this point in the cycle, you're saying. We've obviously got the Fed meeting coming up next week. Are you expecting them to make any announcement on the balance sheet, the pace of quantitative tightening there, and would that be one reason to be a constructive fixed income here?
Well, I think the pace of quantitative tightening will continue, and that's really where the Fed is selling off assets they purchased during quantitative easing. But the reality is they need to make sure that rates stay harmonic with the rest of the global community, because right now all the global banks are really working in unison to try and boost up asset prices. And currently, stock market prices, at least here domestically, have already factored in optimism from a positive China trade deal. So there will be a pretty big letdown if the trade deal doesn't go through. As far as the Fed is concerned, I don't see them raising rates this year. We love fixed income assets because we believe interest rates have plateaued. And then within 18 months or so, we'll see a substantial reduction in interest rates, which will, of course, lift up quality-orientated fixed income investments.